Wentz is going to put you in more positions in a game where you lose ball games. Jalen's not going to do that because of the escapability. But see, you guys look at numbers and go, well, you're saying he's never going to throw for 4. Who gives a shit? Win the game. Win the game. Welcome back. National Football Show. It's your boy, Big Silz. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. We're going over week 2, and I'm going to get into something that Jalen Hurts does do better because we stopped on the Jags-Washington game. That he does do better than Carson Wentz. Wentz is a better passer. Plain and simple. He'll always put up better numbers than Jalen Hurts when it comes to throwing the ball. Will he put up more wins? He put up as many wins last year against stiffer competition than as did Jalen Hurts. He actually beat winning teams last year. He beat the Bills, too. Can you imagine that? Carson Wentz beat that Bills team last year. That's a pretty big win. Carson Wentz beat the Bills. How you doing? All right. Here's what he does better, though, Jalen Hurts, than Wentz. But it's kind of tricky. It's kind of tricky how you look at it. Here's the problem that people have. I know the Colts beat the Bills. I know they did. He was on that team, and he's the quarterback. It's in his one-loss column like every other quarterback. W2. He beat the Bills. Case closed. Give a shit about the Jags. He beat the Bills, that team that destroyed the Rams last night. Anyway, here's the biggest problem that Carson Wentz has. And by the way, this is Greg Cosell, who was on with Sports Take, guys. This is what and why Jalen Hurts is still a quarterback in the NFL, and the only reason he's a quarterback in the NFL. This is the only reason he's a quarterback still in this league. When Wentz drops back, and Carson Wentz is allowing his wideouts to get open, patting the ball. Got to coach him out of that. But one thing he does, he sits in that pocket and he allows the complete route to be completed. There's no 60% of the route. There's no 65% of the route. The reason he gets sacked, he gives his wideouts every chance to complete their route at 15 yards, say it's an out or an in, a seam pass or what have you. Carson Wentz's biggest problem is the last 90 to 95% or 95 to 100% of the route where he just holds on to the ball and he doesn't have the anticipation of the guy being open. That's his problem. He sits there. He's got great courage. He sits in the pocket. That guy, boom, sack. Dude, let that ball go at 95%. He doesn't. And his anticipation factor, or if you want to call it trust, in his wideouts, he's never had it. He's never had it. Here's what Jalen does. It's the only reason Jalen's still in the league. Jalen drops back. If it's not open in 60% of the route, he takes off running because he's got that ability to. That's why when Sirianni goes, if the play's not open, go ahead, take off. You know why? Because he has no confidence in throwing that ball to a spot like, say, a Brady or some of the elite guys. He doesn't throw to spots. He throws to wide open guys. If they're not wide open, he ain't throwing it. That's who Jalen Hurts is. Josh Allen is throwing BBs. And he's got a gun to make up for that 95 to 100% of the route. You see him, the reason that DB last night took the ball out of the hands of the receiver, what a phenomenal play. Why did he do that? because the ball got there the same time both men did. And the DB made a spectacular play. Allen put it on the spot. Like, that guy could have dotted an I with that throw. That's how impressive that interception was. The kid from the Rams made an incredible. And by the way, do you see what Allen did last night? He made sure he targeted Jalen Ramsey to let everyone know in the league, you can have the best cover guy in the league. It won't matter. It won't matter. You don't have a quarterback that could challenge Jalen Ramsey like that. That guy had 14 targets thrown at him. Yeah, Stephon Diggs ate that guy like a tuna sandwich. Dude, that was a great defensive play on that kid. He stripped it out of his hand. It was in the receiver's hand. Wentz can't make that play. Jalen has ability to get away from that play by running. That's why he's still in the league. Hey, he'll get better, Jalen. And plus, Jalen's smarter than Wentz. There's no getting around that. Jalen's not going to put his team in a bad position like Wentz does. And that's why you see them shitty Titan plays or crappy-ass Jag games. Jalen's not going to do that. That's where he is going to have more wins, and Wentz will have more stats. Carson Wentz and Kirk Cousins are a lot alike. Okay? They're going to put up big numbers. You know, not that Kirk Cousins doesn't win. He's got a winning record. Okay? But Jalen has an ability of escaping that. It's not open. It's not open. I don't know yet. I'm still learning. And by the way, I'm still learning as a player to get trust in my wideouts. By the way, one of the great things that I am seeing, I do think the trust factor with AJ and Devontae, I do think it's twice as good as it was a year ago. Now, obviously, AJ's new, but I think that it's gotten better, and I think there's going to be more trust in the room. There should be already built-in trust with Devontae Smith. The kids, these guys have known each other how long, Xander? 6 years, 7 years? Okay? Cousins is way better than Wentz. I'm talking more about Hallow stats than I am at anything else. And by the way, what I just said, Jalen's going to win more games with Jalen's mentality to the sport than what Wentz is. Make sense? So it's not a rip. Hurts is still developing. Wentz will never shake that. Wentz has a trust factor in his own brain cell. I think, but he doesn't have the ability to take off like Jalen does. That's where dual threat helps you. If the route's not there and you're not confident in the route, you can take off running, break down defenses, get out in the perimeter, break the edge down on the defense, make them have to trust that outside run. That's where that's where it's kind of, in many ways, it's an upgrade with Hurts at quarterback because the chances of you losing less games is higher with Jalen than with Carson Wentz. That's why the Eagles are happy with Jalen. Wentz is going to put you in more positions in a game where you lose ball games. Jalen's not going to do that because of the escapability. But see, you guys look at numbers and go, well, you know, you're saying you're never going to throw for 4. Who gives a shit? Win the game. Win the game. This is not BCS points in college football here. This is about getting across the goal line, winning ball games. That's right, Pickens. Hurts he's far less of a risk taker. But so is Brady. Brady will punt. Tom Brady doesn't take risks. If he sees it's not there, it's a check down. Then it's 4th and 4. Punt. There is 60 minutes in a football game. You don't have to win the game in the first quarter, but you can lose it like Wentz can. Jalen knows that. That's where the upgrade is. Okay? Hurts has an O-line that Cousins could only dream of. Hurts should be a 4,500-yard passer this year. That will never come close to that. Jalen's going to win some bigger games this year. I agree, Eagle Man. Dak's out of what? Big Silz, I'm scared of that Carson Wentz to Terry McLaurin connection. And also the kid from Penn State they got too. They're going to be good, dude. They're not going to be great, but they're going to be good in Washington. They're not going to be terrible. They got a better defense than the Eagles. They got a better defense. Chase Young is a superior pass rusher to Hassan Reddick. Okay? Superior. Remember I said that to you. They got a better defense. Not by a ton. Not by a ton. It's not glaring. And the Eagles have a better overall roster. Okay? And deeper roster. I told you this. They got the deepest roster in the NFC. Dan's going 360. What on what? 360 on what? I'm not changing my opinion on what? Yeah, that kid Dotson. Hey, listen, I think the kid Dotson, Olave down in New Orleans, and that Pickens kid in Pittsburgh. Watch the years they have. I think that kid Pickens in Pittsburgh is going to put up some numbers. Xander was talking to me about him. I think it was the week before the draft. Was it George Pickens from Georgia? That kid can play. I watched him in the exhibition season. He's a good-looking talent, man. Pittsburgh always finds them dudes, man. There's no position. All around, you really think that the Eagles have a better defense than Washington Commanders? Where did you say? Your guys have never played together. They've never played together. And that's a take where you have no facts. You were second to last in sacks, and because you added somebody, you're coming up with this epiphany that they're better. They haven't played together yet. How can you make a statement when you haven't seen it on the field yet? Blows my doors off. Dude, we have been... Bradbury has not played in the Eagles system with Jonathan Gannon. He's not played. CJ got here 9 days ago. My God almighty. You think these guys are like spark plugs and you can plug them in and it works. The best defenses are the defenses. Why? Get this. How many moves did Buffalo make in the offseason? Let's take a look at that. Well, they got Von Miller. Who else? Who else did Buffalo get? Who else did Buffalo sign? They signed one significant guy, a couple guys in the draft. That team went into Los Angeles and destroyed them because of continuity and talent. There's no major facelift in Buffalo. There's not. That's why I picked them. There's barely any turnover. The coordinator, I think Ken's better, actually. He called a great game plan. He was the quarterback coach last year anyway. Brought back Jason Phillips. He was there. The teams with the least amount of turnover are the teams that have the most success. Traditionally, every year. You bring in Allen Robinson. Oh, what happened? The guy missed a plane flight? How idiotic can you be? How idiotic. And you made some moves in the O-line? Well, that worked out. They got destroyed last night. Where was Aaron Donald? Did he play? Hey, Xander's best player in the game. Where was he last night? That dude looked like Casper the Ghost last night. You see him? Then you didn't. You see him? Then you didn't. Did he make any significant plays last night? I didn't see him at all last night. Best player in the game was a no-show. They handled him. Well, we'll forget when I said Fletcher was better than him. I liked Fletcher the way Fletcher Cox played. He had 2 sacks and a blowout. Congratulations. They weren't significant. Hey, Cooper Kupp had 130 some odd yards too. Yeah, Cooper Kupp had 130, 120, whatever it was. Yeah, so wait. Aaron Donald got his sacks, and Kupp got his numbers, and they were destroyed. Let me get back into this. Oh, I know what's really horrible here, okay, is that I was right last night. God forbid if I'm right. Oh, yeah, I got you winning 28-20. Oh, I got you 28-20. Here we go. Jags in Washington. I think Carson Wentz wins this game in a tight one. I could see this game 28-26. Browns and Panthers in the unprofessional bowl. Hey, man. You know what I love about the Browns? You know what somebody was telling me about? My wife was telling me, she said something to me about Jalen Hurts. She goes, he's really a nice guy. And I go, that doesn't mean shit in the NFL. And she's like, why? It should matter. And I go, don't talk to me about rainbows and butterflies and unicorns and, pots of gold and shit like that. You're talking about the NFL. And he goes like this, look. He goes like this. She goes, yeah, but he's a good guy. I go, Kim, you know what? The only thing you need to know about the NFL is my wife, Kim. Birthday last night, too. It's great. They gave a guy that had 24 sexual assault cases against him, $230 guaranteed $1 million. They gave a really nice guy $230 million guaranteed dollars. You know what Andrew Berry's doing today? It's only 11 games. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's only 11 games. Yeah, that's some good guy. Gave him $230 million guaranteed, and he allegedly assaulted 24 women. That's a great, character mattered there, didn't it? Winning supersedes everything in the league. Yeah, but this guy's a great guy. Good. If we're going to have an award for Father of the Year or the best dude of the year in Philly, you got your guy. Hands down. Walter Payton, Man of the Year, Jalen Hurts is it. Completely it. Okay? Carson Wentz never took to NFL coaching. End of story for him. Well, he better do it with with Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera beat his ass. Okay? Devin goes, you got room to talk, monkey. Oh, wow. Look at Devin. He can Google. Ooh, wow. Hey, Devin, you're part of the people in this country that think you can frighten people any longer with that shit. Not here. Frightens me none. You don't know me from a can of paint. Don't pretend to. You don't know me at all. You don't know the circumstances or my life or who I am. Don't kid yourself. And don't pretend like you do in one of those internet assassins. You're part of the country that's pathetic. It sits around with an egg on his Twitter page and calls people racist when you don't know them from a can of paint. And you throw that word out when there's true racism in the world. So don't talk to me about shit like that. You have no idea who I am. And I don't run from things. I own them. You're damn right I said it. Mistake, 1,000%. But I don't run from shit like that. You got the wrong dude here, dude. Those other shows with other snowflakes, you can go bug them. The Immature Bowl. I don't know why, but the Browns, I say, win this game. Okay? You're telling me, man, I will never root. I root against that guy in Carolina. I do. I root against that guy in Carolina. I think they run the ball right down the throat against the Panthers. Colts and Texans, I think the Colts take care of business there. And by the way, that Jags-Washington game, (26-20). Browns-Panthers, 26-24. Colts-Texans, 30-17. Thank you, Dank. Thank you, Slasher. Dank. Hey, Dank, I think we're related because I'm Italian. hey, Dank. I think to me, if you got a vowel in your name like Moses Malone or Sammy Sosa, I think they're paisans. Always remember that. Okay. Now, Anthony, I think you're onto something. See, I'm cool with that because he is Jerome Brown's friend, but you are a beehole. Oh, my God. I love all you guys, man. Even you, Devin. Okay. It's okay, Devin. I know, man. It hurts. It's okay, guy. Slasher, man. That's funny, man. Dan, you're a butthole, though. Really? Oh, my. Just got out of the dispensary. Hey, Mike, you must be jacked up for the weekend now. Now I'm ready to listen to the show. Hang on here. Here's my imitation of Mike. Okay. Hey, Devin. Wait a minute, Devin. I think that you and me have something in common here. Wait a second. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm watching your show at the end of the day. I love to hate you, bro. Devin, you're welcome here now. As far as I'm concerned, I think you're welcome. So who got out of the dispensary? Mike got out of the dispensary. Look. Eagle weekend. Now I can tolerate Sileo shit. Hang on. Here, let me get the other pipe on the hookah. Hold on. Oh, hold on here. Hold on, Mike. Mike goes like this. Jesus, Grammy, I got to really get stoned to listen to Sileo, man. Mike's got to get too stoned to listen. Hold on here, man. Oh, Jesus, Grammy. Hey, can I get the purple wizard, please, in the yellow jar there? How many sticks do you have? 3 in the box? I'll take it. What are you doing next? I'm going to go listen to Sileo and laugh my ass off. Hilarious. Oh. Oh, man, that's funny. You guys are terrible. Silz, you smoke after the show. No comment. Let me finish up. D-Gun's going to join me in hour number 3. I can't wait for that post-game show that we have on Sunday here on JAKIB Sports. I mean, God, it's the best post-game show, I believe, in Philadelphia and maybe in the country. You're going to have difference of opinions, and I can't wait to talk to Derek Gunn. I have so much respect for my friend, and God, man, it's just a great honor to get him on. So we'll have him on at 5:30 Eastern. Please hit the like button. Hour 3. Keep it here on the National Football Show.